What is up, everybody? Today we are gonna assemble a FXR wheel. We got to do the wheel bearings on this one because this guy is actually the one that I have polished, and we're gonna do the end play adjustment on the wheels. So I want to always be a little bit on the tighter side. As things wear, they loosen off. This bike is calling for 2 to 6 thousandths. So as you can see, I got some shims, a hi-hat. The hi-hat is going to go in between the spacers and the bearing. The hi-hat actually sits like so on the spacer, probably hard to see, but it gives a little bit of a space so the cage isn't rubbing on those shims, right? So anyway, let's assemble this one. I got a spacer here to take up the extra slack from the swing arm and everything. So we'll put that there, and we'll put this guy here. Now, the goal of these shims are to give more space in between everything, right? So, next step is our bearing. And we'll put our hi-hat on, the part that wants to run against the bearing. Then, I'm going to try with 2 shims to start with. Put these guys on. You can see that little bit of a space there. And then when we torque everything together, we're going to check that end play. Remember, 2 to 6 thou. On this bike, check your manual. That's the big thing. Check your manual. Now, once we have that on, our other bearing, remember, everything's got to be, sorry, I should have said that before. Everything's got to be assembled dry. You get your end play measurement. Then, after everything's assembled dry, you'll grease your bearings. Now, see how we got a bit of a space we got to take up? Any old wheel spacers? A little bit more of a space we got to take up. There's one more spacer. And then we torque this wheel like we're going to install it on the bike. This bike is 60 to 65 foot-pounds of torque. Let's throw the nut on. We torque it up like a normal bike, or like a normal wheel install. Set to 60. Click. Now, another tool we're going to need, a little dial indicator. Throw this. This has got a magnet that sticks onto the brake rotor. This guy here, we'll get it so it's sitting on the end of the axle. This is going to tell us the difference between this point and the axle. That's why I want to make sure we're on there. So almost no movement whatsoever. Tiny bit, like a half thou. So obviously we got to add more space to allow more end play. Cool? So we'll have to disassemble this. This is a bit of a job, a task. But we'll disassemble it. We'll add one more spacer, and we'll come back. We'll do another measurement, and we'll see what our measurement's at. Okay, we're back. So we got to reset up. We're going to do our end play. We're just picking up the wheel up and down. We got like 2.5. So that's good. We're on the tighter side. Everything's looking good here. Next step is to take it apart, pull out our bearings, grease them good, put it all back together exactly how we We assembled it, and then we got our end plate set on this bearing, or on this wheel. Really important to do. It can be a really bad safety issue to just throw it together. You know, your bearing could go bad, it could lock up on you. You want to make sure you set your end plate on these older bikes. So I hope this helps. Remember to subscribe. Make sure, if you watched the whole video and you made it this far, thank you very much. We're gonna have more content coming our way, hopefully, and try to keep at it. See you guys.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a banger with this. What? DJ on the beat, so what?
Now here it go, I just made it home. Missed calls on my phone, see I've been gone. Was trying to hit a lick, but that shit just went wrong. I gotta go.